is everyone, it's Random and welcome back to my channel. Now for today's Random Reads video, you might be wondering, Random, why aren't you on Wattpad? This video doesn't involve Wattpad. No, but the reason why I'm not on Wattpad is because the book that I'm going to read is not a Wattpad story. This book is called Tired. The book is about a character named Iviana who is having these terrible dreams that are literally keeping her up at night sometimes, or it's to the point where she's putting all of her, even though she's asleep, I feel like this doesn't sound real, even though she's asleep, all of her energy is towards fighting whatever's fighting her in her dreams. So she wakes up and she's completely tired, and she's honestly tired of these dreams, you know? Another thing about this story is, guess who decided to write it? I did. Yep, the book Tired is written by me. It's not finished. It's sort of kind of near finished. And I'm honestly happy with the way it's turning out. One thing I will say though, I probably should have typed it, because as y'all all know, I have pretty bad handwriting, so you know, it's kind of hard to read, and that's coming from the person who wrote it. I decided that before I give y'all a little sneak peek teaser into my book, because I love y'all all so much and all the support y'all been giving me is ridiculous, so yes, y'all will get a sneak peek. But before that, and also another reason is because I didn't want this video to be at least 2 minutes long, at least go over 10 minutes, I decided to go on a website. The website is called throughlinegroup.com, and answer 10 questions every author should be ready to answer. Okay, let's get started into this. The first question is a common question. What inspired you to write this book? For me, I've always wanted to be an author, but okay, let me change that. I love writing, and as y'all know, I write all the songs that I post on YouTube that aren't cover videos. Like, all the songs on Rhyme Builder are my songs. I wrote those. Yeah, I wrote those songs in Rhyme Builder. That's why they're not good. But I know deep down that I feel like it would take me a while because I have stage fright. I feel like I mentioned that before. I have stage fright, so it's gonna take me a while to get over that. Oh, I just popped up for public speaking training. I think they can hear me. Yeah, I have stage fright, so performing on a stage is iffy. Plus, y'all haven't seen my face yet, and I don't know when I'm going to have a face reveal. I don't even know my name yet, and I don't know when I'm going to have a name reveal either. So being a singer, that's still up there. It's still something I really want to do. But since I like writing so much, I decided, you know what, I'm going to write a book. And my first book, I wanted it to relate to something that I've experienced too. I don't know what the dreams are called when, they feel so real but they're not, but I have those dreams a lot. I mention this a lot of times. I have sleep problems. I know I don't get a lot of sleep, and it takes me a while to get some sleep, so I put that into the character as well. So yeah, I feel like the answer to why I wrote the book in a short sense was because why not? No, the real answer is because I know it's something I can do, but it's also something I've never did before, so I want to, I don't want to sound too cocky and overconfident, but I want to put what I know into a book. Yeah. The second question is, can you tell me about the book? And I feel like I really did enough. The character's name is Iviana. She's having really bad dreams that are keeping her up and are making her extremely tired in a short amount of sentence. I should have said that at the beginning. Oh no. The third question says, what did you learn while writing the book? I learned that I shouldn't have written it on paper. I should have probably typed it. Okay, fourth question. Okay, but I also did learn that, I need to trust myself more, because I think I'm doing good. And that goes into the fourth question. What surprised you the most? When I read the book back to myself, or what's done, I surprised myself because it actually sounds pretty good. Number 5 says, what does what does the title mean? And the title is honestly self-explanatory. My character is tired. Literally, she's tired of having those dreams, and she's also tired for personal reasons that I'm not going to reveal yet. Questions 6, 7, and 8 involve subjects, and I don't think they mean like subjects like genres, so I don't honestly understand those. Number 9 says, what was the character inspired by a real person? If so, who? Yes and no. As I mentioned, I'm pretty sure I mentioned the same sleep problems that my character Ivy. Her name is Iviana. The same sleep problems she has, I sorta kinda have. But she was also, inspired by just, she just came into the thin air. Yeah, an idea came out of thin air for writing this book, basically. The last question says, what happens to the characters after the book ends? I can't tell you that. That would be a definite spoiler. Even though I haven't finished the book, I've written the ideas that they have down, and yeah, I couldn't tell you number 10 without spoiling the book. Okay, another thing, before I give y'all some of the book, or a little spoiler of the book, another little just popped up about, or the website is called Book Fox, and it's Fox, and it's about, no, it's about, books, I'm assuming books I like. I can't do all the questions because there's 50 of them, and I don't have 50 minutes. So I'm just picking a few. One of the questions is, what's the first book that made you cry? I think it was either Wonder or Soft Rain. I haven't read Soft Rain since like 4th grade elementary school. It was a pretty good book, and it did make me get a little emotional. And I know Wonder made me feel emotional too. I would definitely check out those books. They're really good. The next question says, if you could tell your younger writing self anything, what would it be? I would tell the younger writing self to be more confident, because I feel like I know I missed a lot of opportunities because I was not confident in anything or in any of my work. Do I feel like it would have got shut down? Yes, I do. But I feel like I would still have gotten, advice. Advice, or, what's another word for, I'm just going to say advice, to help my book or anything that I wrote make sense. How do you select the names of your characters? If I'm being honest, I try to put two names together. I either try to put two names together or try to think of names that aren't in books, like Sally or Jake. That's where Iviana came in. Because I feel like I've never heard a name like Iviana in a book. You know? Do you know? I feel like, I don't want it to be too original. I don't want it to be a name that does not make sense at all. But I want it to be a name that you either never heard about or you haven't heard about it as much. What was your favorite childhood book? Oh, there were too many. As a child, I absolutely, and I honestly still do. I'm 16 and I still love the Baby Mouse books. They are, I don't know, I just love that character so much. I loved reading Holes as a kid. The Magic School Bus, The Magic Tree House. That was a good book. And yeah, those were books I read as a kid. And I honestly still do. In the Smile, the Sisters, and the Ghost series. I haven't read Ghost yet. Those are good books too. 2 more questions, I think. One of the questions is a book I'm currently reading. I wouldn't say I'm currently reading it, more as I'm trying to find the book. Fahrenheit 451. I'm pretty sure the book does take place in the future. It's honestly about, people being weirded out by things you would find normal, like reading. Apparently reading is illegal in that book. That's probably a huge spoiler I should not mention. It's okay. Hopefully it's okay. Hopefully nobody gets spoiled. I'm sorry if you did. And the last question, writing wise, would you prefer to work, there's a B, would you prefer to work independently with others? Now, I know, everybody knows this about me by now. I am a complete introvert and I don't like working with people. But writing wise, I feel like the only way you honestly have to work with people because you need somebody to edit your books. Say if you wanted like a comic book wise or like a picture book, you need an illustrator. Say if you're like me and you don't know how to write, you need to help somebody who'd help, write the books. Does that make sense? Or if you're not a good typer, you need somebody to type the books out for you. So I feel like you have to work with others unless you're really skilled. That's not me at all. Okay. Now it's time. Since we're at the end of the video, so it's time to give you the first page of my book called Tired. Being chased is not a fun feeling, especially when you're extremely tired, and I mean like dead tired, but you have to keep running because you're being chased. Luckily, you're not the one being chased. Aviana is. She doesn't know where she's running to, she just wants to get away from whatever is chasing her. Aviana sees a door, and above it in green the word Ushita over it. Ushita? What does that even mean, she thinks to herself. The creature, or whatever, had stopped chasing her, so she had a few minutes to catch her breath and think. She had two options. She could A, go through the door and pray that she'd see a bed, or she could keep running. She chose the first option, but her hope for a bed died down quick. Now she'd hope she'd still be alive after she hits the fast approaching ground. There's nothing to grab and nobody around to ask for her help. All she can do is accept whatever happens. In 3, 2, 1. And that's all you'll get for today. If you enjoyed my little teaser, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Recommend maybe either books to read or books on Wattpad to read, or ask me questions about my book. I'm completely fine with answering them. Hopefully you will enjoy, and don't forget to stay safe. Don't forget to stay safe, stay awesome, stay waiting, stay tuned for tomorrow, and stay random.